Dane County Humane Society's Wildlife Center was founded in 2002 by David Madden, former animal care director at DCHS, and Patrick Comfort, a licensed wildlife rehabilitator. In their day-to-day work in the shelter and throughout the community, they saw wild animals that needed help, often because of the impact of humans. However, at that time, there was no clear option for them. David and Patrick came to DCHS leadership with a plan to create a pilot wildlife program. It started by opening one stall in a horse barn to injured, orphaned, and sick wild animals. Shelter staff jumped in to help care for the animals, and the program steadily grew. By the end of the first year, the fledgling wildlife program received over 100 patients. After the first summer's influx of wildlife, the demand for wildlife rehabilitation in our community was clear, and more help would be necessary to provide care for the increasing number of patients. The program began to recruit and train interested community members to work alongside licensed wildlife rehabilitation staff. Word quickly spread, and many community members sought help for the wildlife they encountered. Today, Dane County Humane Society's Wildlife Center sees thousands of animals from over 20 counties throughout southern Wisconsin each year. The goal for each animal is to rehabilitate it back to health and release the animal to its natural habitat, mitigating some of the impacts of human activity on their population and maintaining our ecosystem. This work requires a strong team of licensed wildlife rehabilitators and certified veterinary technicians, plus wildlife center apprentices, interns, volunteers, valued partners, and concerned community members. Thanks to strong partnerships with specialized veterinarians, arborists, pharmacists, and more, we are able to keep our costs down while providing specialized care meeting each animal's unique needs. Our Wildlife Center is dedicated to being a training ground for the next generation of wildlife rehabilitators. We bring in dozens of seasonal interns each year, teaching them the basics of wildlife rehabilitation and communicating with community members. We are so proud of the contributions our interns go on to make in a variety of fields and communities, including establishing additional independent wildlife rehabilitation facilities, which is vital to helping protect our environment. Wildlife rehabilitation goes far beyond caring for animals. Our wildlife rehabilitators provide education to our community about reducing human-wildlife conflicts and living in harmony with wild animals. They are also able to monitor changes in populations, including disease outbreaks, and alert appropriate authorities. As the seasons change, so do the needs of the animals in our area, and we are constantly finding new ways to meet those demands. Our flexible spaces allow us to change how we use various buildings, rooms, and outdoor enclosures so we can treat the great variety of animals that show up at our door. The nature of wildlife rehabilitation is that our team must be ready for anticipated changes due to seasonal requirements and annual migrations, but also unexpected concerns, such as new disease outbreaks or unexpected severe weather events. Challenges like this pop up with no warning, and our team and facilities must be ready to respond. Donations made for our greatest need help us respond quickly to these unplanned situations. Despite the oversight by the Department of Natural Resources, DCHS's Wildlife Center does not receive any government funding. 100% of the funding for this program comes from generous donations, primarily from individuals who value wildlife and natural stewardship. These gifts, along with those from businesses and foundations, allow us to continue this life-saving work. With our community's continued support, we hope to meet the rehabilitation needs of Wisconsin's wild animals for decades to come.